Hello and welcome to a brand new week and a brand new vlog where we may not be in sunny Italy anymore, we may not be getting married anymore, but we are back on a beautiful day in this country. The day before I go back to work for the first time in a couple of weeks. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a downer really, but we'll try and keep the vlog as uplifted and fun as possible. Back into rehearsals this week for a couple of shows, and possibly going to help out with another one later on in the week too, so stay tuned. It's going to be a bit different for the last few weeks, but still a good vlog I'm sure nonetheless. So let's go. And by a bit different, I clearly mean doing virtually nothing on the first day, apart from recording 2 clips of Mikado. Yeah, look at all those carvers. And then talking about it afterwards. So let's pretend that Sunday hasn't happened. Let's just go straight to Monday, where I'll probably next speak to you in or after or before rehearsal. Who knows? Get your tickets for Hot Mikado, link in the description below. Let's go to rehearsal. Well, it's been a long time coming, but the summer holidays are over. I'm married now, which means I'm now working as a musical director again and saying yes to stuff. And we're kicking it all off with Hot Mikado rehearsals, which I've probably said in the last clip. And it's going to be a long rehearsal after what felt like a week's worth of work in a single day. So this is going to be fun. I'm feeling very alert right now, which is rare for a Monday night. I'm normally knackered by now. But fingers crossed, it's going to go well. And I might actually film something if I get a chance. 1, 2, 3. Da, 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 2, 3. Da, 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 da. 1, 2, 3. Da, 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 da. 1, 2, 3. Da, da, da. And then carrying on. Wow, I actually filmed something at rehearsal. I mean, yeah, it's probably one little clip which I hope was actually okay to post because it's singing, and if it doesn't sound good in the edits, then I'll probably put something over it. Who knows? But it did sound good to me at the time, so hopefully it will be in the video. I'm talking rubbish now, which means I probably need to go home and get some rest. And it's only Monday. Who knows what I'm going to be like by the end of the week. I need more weeks off, don't I? Anyway, enough rambling on for now. I'll see you with whatever I do next. It's like I've honestly not been away at all. It's only Tuesday evening, and honestly I could have not had 2 weeks off. It feels like exactly the same as I did before, which is always fun. However, that also means, because things are back to usual, that we are off to my favourite shop again tonight. So we are going to the LIDL, then tap class. You know the drill, you probably won't see much. Get used to it. But later on in the week I have got various things I'm doing, so I'm going to go watch a show, and got some rehearsals as well, so you never know. It might be a bit more interesting as the week progresses. But right now I'm going to get myself to the shop, because as per usual, I'm running late. Nothing changes when you've got a ring on, trust me. It's all the same. I am a literal mess tonight. I forgot my trolley coins. I had to go and use a tiny little basket to get 2 weeks worth of shopping in. And then I was like, oh god, everything was out of whack, because I've done that, you know. Everything has to be just right when I go shopping at Lidl. You know, it's got to be just spot on. And it wasn't, and I was completely thrown. I was already running late, so I was trying to be in a rush. And it all went horrendously wrong, but we made it. I genuinely survived Lidl. And now it's time to rush home, put the stuff away and go to tap, because I'm running even later than I was in the last clip. After possibly the world's fastest turnaround, I'm now back at, well, I think that's about right up there. Hell. No, I'm back in, outside the dance studio, ready to go in for a tap class. Oh god, I hope my brain actually works at some point today, and if it's going to work, it best work right now. I'm going to look like a right fool. Well, tap actually went pretty well last night. I mean, I'm still just as bad as always, but it didn't go as terribly as it could have done. But it is, of course, now Wednesday night. God, this week's going a lot slower than the last couple did. And I've got a few jobs to do around the house because, you know, we tidied it all up, ready for house valuation and the wedding. And then we came back 2 days later and just dumped all our stuff, packed our bags to go on holiday and went. So there's a lot to do, and I'm going to start off with this room, which is an absolute tip. I'm going to sort that out right now with a time lapse. And there we go, one room nice and tidy, at least by my standards. Ignore the oddly placed shirt. Wearing that to work tomorrow anyway, so won't be there much longer. I think I've just about got everything tidied up that needs tidying. So that's that room done. However, that does mean that anything from downstairs needs to come up and doesn't have a space in the bedroom. I'll end up in here as well. So it's just going to get cluttered again. I started at the wrong end of the house, didn't I? Why? Well, some might say it's a joy to receive gifts. However, when those gifts come in lots of cardboard boxes, it means a lot of trips out to the recycling bin. So today's mundane task of the day is to take the rubbish out. And it's too dark outside to film, but I will try my best anyway. Just managed to splash my shed opening up a bin. Get the pile in. That'll do. Well, the house isn't fully spotless yet, but it's getting there. I mean, most of this room was done by Sophie the other day, but I put a few things away. I got rid of the cardboard boxes and stuff. I've been really domesticated as well. I've taken the bin out, I've put the laundry on. I haven't done the washing up yet, but that's always my job anyway. So I think I'm going to reward myself with a bit of a piano practice session, because show week is about 3 weeks, if that, away. So the pressure is on, and I need to learn this music. Shit. That was bloody close. Nope. Do it again. Almost. Close. Literally me every time I have to play jazz. Well, as you saw, the piano practice earlier on was absolutely crap, but hey ho, a few weeks to go till the show. It'll be fine on the night. Complete change of scenery now. I'll say that we're in the same room in the house. But anyway, we've been treated to this lovely velvetizer for one of our wedding presents, and we haven't got ourselves a proper velvetizer chocolate because we haven't had a chance to buy any. But it's basically just grated chocolate that you put in. So I got myself some is it salted caramel? It's just caramel Lindt chocolate. Apparently dark chocolate works really well in this because obviously you put in milk in with it too. So let's pop it in and see how it turns out. So the milk goes in up to the max line, I think.
You think?
Shut up, Sophie. Then we chuck in the chocolate, which I didn't do a very good job of grating, but we found out the blender works really well for it. Chuck that all in. Lovely, and now that's all in there. We just pop on the lid, press the button, And away it'll go. Ooh, it's mixing it all up for us. And I'll show you the results when it's done. Right, moment of truth. It is done. That's lovely and frothy. Let's capture the pour. Come on, let's get it in. Let's not miss. Oh, yes. It best actually fit into this cup, seeing as it was a freebie with the actual machine. Oh, yes, that looks so good. Amazing. But the proof is in the tasting. Time for the taste test. Oh wow, that's so good. Actually, the caramel works really well in that as well. Oh, that's so nice. I need to try Sophie's mint one at some point. We've got some plain chocolate as well. But as basically, if there's chocolate in that flavour, you can turn it into hot chocolate. Wow, that was so nice. Oh, Sophie's offered me some of hers. It smells so minty. She's got mint chocolate. It's going to be so nice. Oh, wow. Gotta be up there, one of the best mint hot chocolates I've ever had. So good. It's going to be a good winter. It is, of course, now Thursday night, and we are getting back into the swing of things with a rehearsal for Cinderella. I nearly called it Aladdin for some reason. That was the show I was going to do a while ago. So we're going to go off there, do the rehearsals now. I'm really late, as per usual, so let's just hurry up and get there, shall we? It's rehearsal time. It's Friday night, which on my busy schedule means that we're back to rehearsals. I'm right outside now. My God, this week has flown by. It's been very busy and I feel like I've achieved absolutely nothing. But let's change that by having a jolly good rehearsal. I'm also really tempted to pull the trigger on getting an iPhone 16 Pro, possibly Pro Max. I don't know what I should do. Pre-orders have already sold out anyway, so nothing I can really do right now. But I am tempted. I've had this phone for 4 years. But it's not slow yet. It's not dying yet. So do I really need a new phone? Who knows? Suggestions down below. For now, let's rehearse. Well, as per usual, as is tradition, let's say, I forgot to film almost anything at rehearsal. I've been left in a bit of a conundrum, not one I can't solve, and it is quite funny, to be honest with you. Everyone after rehearsal goes to the pub, and they leave their cars in the car park. However, yeah, that car's parked right in front of me. Well, I've got halfway around now, but yeah, that car was blocking me. It's all fun and games. I'm going to head home. Can I resist a hot chocolate tonight? That's a question. I had orange last night, and that was sweet, but not as nice as the caramel or the mint. Do I want it? Do I not? Do I even have enough milk? All the important questions right here, right now. Sadly, Martin did not have a hot chocolate last night. I know, it's bed hair and pyjamas, but hey, it's a Saturday morning. What else are you supposed to spend it doing? Or unless you're Sophie, then you're at work, but she's not happy about that. Anyway, yeah, this morning's a bit of an odd one. I'm about to watch the last ever episode of the Grand Tour, which, you know, I've really enjoyed the TV show all the way through, or Amazon Prime show all the way through. Loved all the specials they've been doing recently. But yeah, I think I'm about to get quite emotional because I've been watching James May, Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond doing their motoring TV shows for years and years now. As far back as I can remember, really. All the way back to the early Top Gear days. So, yeah, it's really weird not having that anymore. I mean, let's face it, surely they're going to come back and do something at some point together. But for now, I'm going to go and enjoy the Grand Tour. Look at that view. So the Grand Tour special, that was actually pretty good. It was nice and reflective. A few like funny bits which are obviously clearly pre-planned. You know, it's the old Top Gear guys, Grand Tour. Of course they're going to do that. It was really, really nice. And I guess I'm just going to have to wait for the next series of Clarkson's Farm to see anything from those guys. I know there'll be the odd series I'll do on TV, but it sounds like they're all, you know, settling down. I wish I could do the same. Not that I've got anything to do or any money to settle down with, but hey, you know, it's fine. I almost forgot to tell you, I got some parcels yesterday and one thing was broken. I got these absolutely lovely mugs from Denby. These are, well, basically, we've got a whole set of Denby stuff that we got for our wedding presents and we've bought the rest of with our gift vouchers from the wedding. Yeah, we can't wait to be able to put these out, entertain people, you know, give them a nice drinks in these. Although I don't quite know why we needed 12 mugs. Most of the time, not everyone's going to have coffee, but they look nice. However, we had a casualty in the post. This poor mug here. Obviously, can't do much with it now. I mean, I'm sure some people would probably glue it up and I don't know, turn it into like a little plant pot or something. But yeah, that's the handle. I'm not going to try and salvage that, unfortunately. But hey, these things happen. But that does mean John Lewis are now sending us another 2 mugs, which means I'm going to have a spare one. And because I have a spare one, Sophie has said I'm allowed to use this one all the time, not just for special occasions. So this is my mug. And I'm going to make a cup of tea. Kettle on, tea bag in, water in, tea bag out, a splash of milk in, a quick stir, and enjoy. Just kidding, it's way too hot to drink right now. Well, it turns out a fancy mug does not make your tea taste any better or worse, but it was a very nice cup of tea, as all cups of tea are and should be. Anyway, what am I talking about? I'm going out this evening. I'm out and then I'm out. Ooh, all in one go. So yes, off to the theatre now for the final performance of Legally Blonde with Gatepost Theatre Company. Going to see them, and then we are off into town to join Sophie and family and friends for a family friend's birthday party. I have to drive, unfortunately, but I might get a mocktail or 2 while I'm there. And that is very much the shape of that. That was a really good show last night. Really enjoyed it. And yeah, well done to everybody involved. Good to see you didn't forget the harmonies that I taught you way back. Or if you did, I didn't notice. Maybe that's a reflection on my skill. Who knows? And then the party afterwards in town was nice. Just wish I was able to drink. But that doesn't matter. It's probably better that I didn't drink because right now I had to head off to a rehearsal. Which starts at 10 o'clock this morning. So, and it shouldn't even be in today's vlog because that's for next week's vlog. So, I'm going to wrap up now. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed the vlog, don't forget to hit that like button down below and click subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye for now.